Okay, as promised, back with another video, and this time we have help.
Hello.
Elliot's here, and he's gonna do everything, and I'm just gonna watch.
That's what you think.
Yeah, I know. That would not be good.
Do you want snapped bolts or not?
Ooh, I'm gonna pass on that. So like I said, from our last update, we've got the SBS Superbikesupply ryhnoracing project bike. So what we're gonna do today, I think, Elliot, is we're gonna go and just start taking off some plastics and seeing what we're working with. As awesome as these spiked bolts are and other squiddy things.
It's got to add at least 4 horsepower per spike.
Right. And the nice big aero block frame sliders. I mean, this thing is pretty much just good to go.
Well, this video is also sponsored by Superbikesupply with this awesome sticker up here.
Yep.
Courtesy of
the
sign shop of the Sheboygan.
I would say courtesy of the sign shop Sheboygan. Do really good work, as you can totally tell. They're also the ones that have been doing my stickers, so, and will continue to do so.
Shameless plug.
Hey, they do good work. It has nothing to do with the fact that you work for them, but truth be told, the decal quality is good. All right, so shall we get to some wrenching?
I say we do.
All right. There's probably one more plug, which is this one. Boom.
Boom.
I'll take this.
Again.
Take the screwdriver.
Yep. Again, sponsored by Superbikesupply. Displayed on the front.
Right. As you can see, we've got the bodywork off. A lot of things that are going to get eliminated on this. So yeah, you can just put it in there. Looks like there was another frame slider on the other side. So obviously that's ram air, so we'll have that replaced. The big thing I'm looking forward to removing is this. You know what that is?
What is that?
That is the ABS unit.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
So we're gonna remove this whole entire thing, and then we're gonna replace that with an ABS delete switch. I've never removed one, but I know they weigh quite a bit, but that's basically all going to get replaced with one of these.
Heck, we could do 2 other Kawasaki's that have ABS on them as well.
True. Yeah, so there's the pump and everything. So we'll end up taking that out and rerouting all that. We need to get the forks off, because those are going to get cartridge inserts put in them, so we'll end up taking the front wheel off. And just eliminating more things that we don't need on here, which it's a decent list of stuff. We're going to take off the stock master cylinder. We're going to put some aftermarket stainless steel brake lines on. We're going to get rid of the horn. We're going to clean this up. Things we don't need on the harness, because this is all dealing with headlights and wiring and stuff. And then keep going from there. Going to get a nice full exhaust on there, because right now it looks like we've got just a Yash slip-on. We're going to change the rear sets. We'll end up taking the tank off, because that's going to get painted. Just keep moving forward, and then get some extra different bolts and everything, so everything matches and lines up. And then the tail, I think maybe we'll take the tail section off next. Just keep eliminating street stuff. So, alrighty. I've already gotten videos of the bike running. I know it runs, but figured why not. Let's see if we remember what a motorcycle sounds like. It might help if I get the key. Step 1. I'm gonna unplug this right now.
me what this guy is. This guy who builds these ECUs.
I mean, that's a stock ECU, but they must have obviously put a tune in it at some point, just according to what he said.
Ooh, Denso. Fancy. That's on all the Toyota LMDH cars.
Oh, is it?
It's got a lower idle than my bike does.
Well, it's also cold. You mean the RPM you think is lower?
Yeah, like the noise, how it is right now. A lot lower tone than my bike.
Well, partly is exhaust. Like I told you, the M4s are very noticeable.
Yeah.
All right then, we have a motorcycle.
It does work.
It does indeed. Yeah, so what I'm gonna end up doing is the normal maintenance stuff once we get it stripped down a little more. Get the oil out of it, change that. We'll check the valve clearances, give it as good of a once over as we can. One thing I wanna do for both bikes is basically we're gonna order kind of we're gonna see what we end up needing for excuse me, for fasteners, and then basically make them as universal as possible.
Sure.
So try and make them all 4 mil or
Yeah.
make them all 5 mil everywhere. So
that makes sense.
the fewer things we have to change, the better.
Seems like majority of it was 4 mil, so
Mhm.
say we stick with that.
Yeah, so this tray, I think that comes out, or at least part of it, for the race body work. I know this will stay, shroud will stay. We'll swap out the battery. Rear sets, I do have clip-ons already, but we're not gonna put, those will honestly be one of the last things we do because the forks are gonna get taken out. And obviously then there's nowhere to put the forks. So we'll do stuff like ABS delete and other things.
You're
Yeah.
gonna keep these sick levers on though, right?
Well, I mean, that's gonna get
Tracks,
sold or kept as a spare, so sorta, kinda. The grips are gonna get changed. Well, and the clip-ons are gonna get changed out anyways. What I have right now as far as parts too is I also got, I have those chain adjusters. We're gonna do, you know, the normal aftermarket stuff. We're gonna do it like a keyless gas cap. And I also already got the Translogic quick shifter auto blip system, so we'll end up putting that in. We'll obviously do race body work. And I've got GB Racing engine case covers, which I'm excited to put those on because those are really they'll really dress the bike up and obviously help protect it. So that might be one of the things we do next. Yeah, it's exciting. Lots of work to be done, but it's exciting. Okay, as I just said previously, we're gonna work on installing the GB Racing covers, but I wanted to actually highlight the install in a separate video. So if that's not out on the channel already, it will be out soon, but I wanted to keep that as a separate video, like I said, just to highlight and go through the installation separately. So if anyone's ever looking for a video on how to do the install, they don't have to scroll all the way through this video. They have a separate video just for that. Now, unfortunately, after we got done with that, two things happened. One is fortunate, one is not fortunate, I should say. The unfortunate thing is the battery died on the camera. But the fortunate thing was we got everything done that I wanted to get done for this first video, which was take all the street body work off the bike. And it took a little longer than we were expecting. That's kind of why I time-lapsed through a lot of the footage, because I didn't want you guys to have to sit there and watch us struggling with how to get the street body work off. Since this is the first time I've tore down one of these bikes, you know, I figured it was going to take a little while, and I know it's no comparison, but street body work compared to race body work, I feel like there's just 1,000 fasteners. And every time I thought we got them all, we'd find another one. So that was part of the struggle, but it's a learning process. And hopefully I won't have to be doing that again for quite a while. But if any of you have questions on anything specific dealing with that teardown and taking off the bodywork, just message me. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. Now, obviously, even though we've gotten the street bodywork off, that's step one of many. We've got a lot left to do on the bike. Got to finish some other things for the teardown, and then we'll obviously be building the bike back up with the race parts. So if you don't want to miss any episodes, please, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. If you did find value in the video, please give it a like, comment with things that you also enjoyed or any questions that you have. I always try to respond as quickly as I can and as thoroughly as I can. And also, as always, so since this is episode 1, this is the first time of many that I'll be saying this, but thank you to Eric at Superbikesupply. I'm really enjoying this project bike build. Like I said before, I've always wanted to do a video like this, so I'm really excited. And it's really cool to be partnering with a friend and with a good business. And if you need any parts, please check out Superbikesupply. Eric's working really hard to get the site updated and constantly add things to the site and make it better for all of you, so it's a better experience. Every time I've talked to him, he's been at his computer working on the website. So he's putting in a lot of sweat equity, working really hard to get everything out there. There's a lot of really exciting things that he's going to be adding to the website soon, so definitely stay tuned for that. And if there's anything that you need that you can't quite find on the site yet, message him, because there's a good chance he can get it for you. It just may not be on the site yet. So yeah, thank you to Eric for that. Thank you to Superbikesupply. Like I said, step 1 of many is complete. We got more coming soon, so stay tuned for more, and we'll be back with another episode soon. Thanks.